Hey there, y'all. Okay, so I know that we've done this in class. I think there was one class I think I ran out of time to do this with. But just for the sake of having a video about it anyway, and to give us some extra practice with our PEMDAS, I'm just going to make a quick, short video going over some of those examples and what that might look like, right? So, as you can see, mine is very colored. All of my colors kind of coordinate with the letters, all of my letters, all of my P. My three P's are red, my three E's are orange, and so forth. We have an acronym, something to help you remember. So obviously, P is for parentheses, and then we have exponents, which represents the amount of what you have at your base. So if this was a 5, you would have 3 different 5s, 5 times 5 times 5. M is for the multiplying or dividing, okay? Whichever one comes first, we work left to right. Adding or subtracting, whichever one comes first, we work left to right. Something that I've been hearing ever since I was a kid was a way to remember this. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay? So we did some brief stuff. Let's talk about what all this means, okay? So I would say for the very first one we have, which is 3 plus 7 times 6 divided by 3. So according to PEMDAS, we're going to look for parentheses first. Obviously, we don't have any, so we'll move on. Then we'll look for exponents. Again, we don't have any, so we'll move on. Now it says multiply or divide, which is fine. And in this particular case, it doesn't matter whichever one comes first, you work left to right. So our instincts is to say we're going to add these, but before we add those, we actually need to multiply these two numbers here. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a little underline to show that those are the numbers I'm working on. Now, 7 times 6 will give you the product of 42. And then all I'm going to do is drop everything else. I'm going to bring my 3 down, my addition sign down, my division sign down, and my 3 all the way down. I'll leave my equal sign up there. We don't really need it. Then, according to PEMDAS, we're supposed to multiply or divide before we add or subtract. So here we can see that we need to divide 42 by 3. 42 divided by 3. 3 can fit into 4 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. I bring down my 2. And 3 can be multiplied into 12 4 times. Therefore, now we have 3 plus, if I bring those down, 14. And 3 plus 14, or 14 plus 3, very simply makes 17. And that is one way, or that is how we can find that answer. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so now we're on practice example number 2. Okay, now the first thing we're supposed to look at is parentheses. Okay, and we have those parentheses here in 6 times 4. So we're going to work on those first. I'm going to underline it to show you what I'm working on. I know that 6 times 4 gives me the product of 24. And I bring everything else down. I bring down my division sign, my 3, my subtraction sign, my 6, my addition sign, and my 2. Now again, according to PEMDAS, I should be multiplying or dividing before I add or subtract. And I see division here, so I'm going to focus on that. I see that we have 24 divided by 3. 3 can fit into 24 evenly 8 times. Therefore, 24 divided by 3 is 8. We'll bring down our subtraction sign, our 6, our addition sign, and our 2. Now, in this case, just like with multiplication or division, the same thing with addition or subtraction, in that it doesn't matter which one you do first. If they're in the same equation, you just solve from left to right. Izquierda a derecha. Soldan sa. Tego adquit. Min alisari ila aliamin. Okay, from left to right. Now, 8 minus 6 will give you 2. 2 plus 2 will give you 4. And that is our final answer there. When we get to our exponents, or our last question, you're going to see an example, this particular case with exponents, okay? Now, again, exponents, a major misconception is that people will take the number at the base and multiply it by the exponent up top. In this particular case, that works, but please don't do that, because that will give you the wrong answer. Again, our exponent represents how many base numbers we have. So in this case, this is 2 times 2. However, let's go up here and let's say it was 2 to the 4th power. Well, it's not 2 times 4. 2 times 4 will give me 8. 2 to the 4th power is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Now 2 times 2 will give you 4. 4 times 2 will give you 8. And 8 times 2 will give you 16. Now 16 is not the same as 8. So please be very careful with that. So we're going to do our exponents first. 2 times 2 gives us 4. We bring down everything else. Multiplication sign, 9, and our 3. And just like we did when we got here, because we have multiplication and division in the same equation, we're just going to work from left to right. So I know that 4 times 9 will give me 36. 36 divided by 3. We can do that quickly here. 3 can go into itself once. And 3 can go inside of 6 twice. Therefore, our answer is 12. And that's it. That's some PEMDAS practice.